Yo, what up, fellas? What up, fellas? How's everybody doing in Retain Land today, bro? It's your man checking in the building, bro. The Shave Lion King, man. And I'm back here today, bro, with another one of these semen retention reactions. Because you see, what we got going on today, bro, is we got a whole bunch of men out here in the modern day, bro, finally figuring out the truth about retention, bro. They finally figuring out the truth about retention, bro. They starting to see how really hard it can be. But here's the thing I want to tell you guys. I love watching stuff like this. I love reacting to clips like this because they are the epitome, bro, okay, of what you're going to go through, how you're going to act, how you're going to feel, okay, in this world of retention land, okay? And I'm just keeping the facts with you guys. This is what you're going to experience, bro. There's going to be so many ups and downs, bro. There's going to be so many turmoils. There's going to be so many times that you're battling between your higher and your lower self, bro, okay? And I'm telling you, man, if you don't have the discipline, if you don't have the strength, if you're not ready to walk on this journey, man, this journey can pull you down, rip you apart, and give you lower confidence than what you started with, man. Okay. And I'm just telling you guys, these are the facts, bro. Okay. So what we're about to do, man, is we're about to check out one of these videos. Now, before I get started on this video, I just want to reiterate what's going on here. Okay. We have a young gentleman who is now on the semen retention journey. Okay. I believe he's on day 44. Okay. And this video that I'm about to play to you guys is absolute gold. Okay. In the aspects of showing you what we go through as retainers. Okay. Especially at the beginning of this journey. And you got to understand, this is where most of the people are. Most of the people are in the beginning of these journeys, bro. Okay. And when they're at the beginning of these journeys, man, these are the things they're going to have to experience. So why not be able to show and help the young man out there? Okay. And get them to see a visualization, okay, and a critique, all right, a reaction, okay, to some of the things that they're going to be going through, okay, and how maybe you could find some different ways to avoid these things, okay? We're going to brainstorm, we're going to overlook this video, we're going to react to it, okay? And like I said, this video is complete gold, bro. I cannot make this up, man. I wasn't even going to come on here, bro, but when I see this video, bro, it's like this video is complete gold because, man, it really shows you what you're going to go through, okay? I told you guys, man, I'm up almost on 4 years, bro, and I remember when I was in this situation that this young man's in. I remember I told you guys in plenty of streams on what I was experiencing. I told you guys, I was like, bro, there was times there when I had some dark times, man. I was sitting there all alone by myself, you know, speaking to the Most High, asking the Most High, why ain't nobody care about me? Why wasn't nobody here? Why I ain't got no friends? You know, why am I not happy if I'm going on this journey of purity and I'm moving closer to the Most High? Why haven't I gotten to a space yet where I feel happy and complete? And I'm here to tell you guys, okay, This is the whole turning point of your journey. You guys must understand this, okay? This is why this is the roughest part. This is why it's the hardest part, bro. It's the reprogramming phase, okay? You've been so used to doing things. You've been so accustomed to having life in a certain order, okay? And now all of a sudden you're reconfiguring everything that you've done in your life, okay? And this means, everything from the pleasure. You got to understand there's so many pleasures in life that we don't look at closely, okay? We think it's just releasing our sexual life force energy. And I told you there's so many different pleasures that you can get caught up in the world, the food, okay? The finer things, the money, okay? The attention, the dopamine release, social media. There's so many different things that can hinder that, that aspect of your life. And what we're seeing a young man, okay, like I said, during his 44th day, all right, going through it, bro, okay, talking about he's in the depths of that, bro. And I just saw this video, bro, and I just started smiling ear to ear because I remember exactly when I was in that position, bro. I remember exactly, bro, okay? And what I want to do is I want to give this young man some encouragement. I want to give the rest of you guys some encouragement, okay? So when you are actually going to be in this position that this young man is, you're going to have the right mindset to get through it, okay? Because remember, at the end of the day, it's all just time. Semen retention, we're serving our sentence, okay? Again, my videos, bro, I put those names in my videos for specific reasons, bro, because they're going to tell you exactly what you're going to go through, okay? And this is exactly what this man's going through. You're serving your sentence, bro. You're at the beginning of your sentence and you're already feeling like that, bro. Y'all youngsters out there who are jumping in the semen retention gang just don't have any idea, bro, on what you're gonna experience, man. Okay, and this is the whole beauty of this, man. So give me 1 second, you guys. We're gonna play this video, man, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna react to it.
I'm gonna be honest, man. Retention for me has not been fun. It has not been enjoyable. Like, I don't know if this is a dark side of retention, but all these guys, they're talking about how great things are. They're talking about how amazing life is. And in the beginning of retention, it was good, but like, my intentions with it were just to get women. They were just to, even a lot of my videos are just talking about the relationships between retention and how it can get you women. And while they did good, like, I do not want my image, and I definitely don't want my channel to be about how you can get a woman. I understand it's a big part of the problem, but if you're on retention long enough, you're going to get women. It doesn't matter. And also, the longer that I've gone on retention, it's like it doesn't matter as much to get women. Since, they're going to come, why even worry about it? Like, it's proved to me so directly that I can get an attractive woman. It's going to take time to find one that's worth getting. Like one that's, fits all the associated things that I want. But that's not even the half of it, man. Since I've been on retention, man, life has been rough. Not since the
All right, guys. So I'm going to stop it right there. I'm going to make a couple comments. I got to interject here. Okay. I told you guys at the beginning of the stream, this is it, bro. This is what these guys are going through, bro. They're finding out, bro, what it's really like, man, to have to reprogram their life, bro. They really finding out what it's like, bro, to look in the mirror, bro, and face all them demons, bro. Face all them spirit wives, bro. Face all that karma, bro, that they done created, bro, for all these years of their life. And yet here they come to retention as it's some kind of antidote, bro. It's some kind of miracle injection, bro, that's going to change your health overnight. You guys must understand. This is why I tell you, this is the beauty of what I'm showing you. Because how do I know? Because I went through this exact same thing and it was beautiful. Because you know why it's beautiful? Look where I'm at today. I endured, bro. I didn't give up. And this is possibly where this man could end up, in a position like mine, in this very pivotal moment right here, where he's battling his inner demons, bro. He's having these voices in his head, bro, trying to keep him down. He's got the flesh attacking him full-fledged. He's actually, for the first time in his life, bro, in control of his life. He's controlling that body of his. That body of his is not leading him around to do the things that the flesh wants to do. And instead, he's got his higher self, bro, inside of that flesh body, fighting back, man, trying to get him to understand that he's doing the right thing. But then you're seeing the problems that he's having. You're seeing that, you know, he's battling this, okay, real time, man. I'm telling you guys, this is exactly what happens. This is where exactly 99% of y'all lose. This is the problems that y'all run into. Y'all give up at this point right here, bro, okay? You start to see, man, you're actually in control. You're in some new territories, bro. You're in a very uncomfortable position, man, because you're not used to this. You're used to having instant gratification. You're used to reaching down in your pants, bro, all right, and spilling one out in a few minutes, man. Doing the same thing about an hour later, and then the same thing about a few hours later. This is what you're used to. You're used to the ease of the access, bro. But now what's gonna happen is you don't awoken your higher self. He's awake, bro. Yeah, he might not be able to get all his words cleanly through to you right now because you still got the damn demons that are all over you. The demons are coming into your life still every single day because they know that you can still fall back because you're quite not there yet. You're still vulnerable and they're going to keep attacking you. But your higher self is right now is telling you, bro, we're on to something, man. We got to remain strong, man. Okay. Whatever we're doing, there's some kind of change, man, because I can see some light, but I just don't know exactly how far that light is away. This is the whole thing. Okay. You're already seeing a major change in your energy at day 44. That is miraculous. Okay. We're talking about years, bro, years of programming your mind, bro, with the filth. Years of programming your mind with a lifestyle that did nothing, man, but lower your frequency. And you're talking about 44 days in, you're already in control of your sleigh. You already got the reins, bro. All right. You're already at that point of where you can completely change your future. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm trying to show you guys. I'm proving the point to you guys right here, man, on how you're going to battle these demons within, bro. And you cannot falter at this point in your life. You got to become strong, bro. Okay. This is why your balls are starting to get full because you're fighting back, bro. All right. You're able to use your head now. There's no brain fog. Okay. You're in control of your life. You're right where you need to be, bro. And this is why this video is so beautiful, okay? Because this is it, man. This is exactly what's going to make or break you. I was right in this situation. And instead of what most people would do in this situation and crash out, fall off, okay, go get on those ashy ass kneecaps, lean all the way back, get one off, and then the rest of your day is going to be miserable. The rest of your week is going to be miserable. Your energy is going to be low. You're going to be all finicky because you just had your man period, bro, okay? And now you're going to be one of those people that are going to be irritable, bro. You don't want to go out and do things for fun no more, bro. You don't want to do nothing off no creativity. You just want to sit back at home, bro, and smell your stanky farts in your room. This is what you want to do when your balls are empty, bro. Okay. And this is what we're trying to show you men out there, what you need to do to make sure that that never happens anymore. This is what semen retention is doing, bro. It is reprogramming your whole life. Do you understand that? Your whole life, bro. And if you're going to sit here and tell me only 44 days in that you can see the light, we're talking about, bro, we're talking about years of foolishness, of programming, okay, of degeneracy that you have been doing consistently, man. And only 44 days in, bro, you're in control of your flesh. That is the power of semen retention. That is the power of what we're doing on this journey, gentlemen. Okay. And this is why this video is so important, because guess what? This is where 99% of you are currently in right now, unless you don't got yourself up over 6 months of the year. Okay. You're no longer, in control of yourself, or you're no longer in having the lower energies that are in control of you. Okay. At that point, when you hit 6 months to a year, you're in full control of your body. Okay, you're in full control. Yes, you're still having those voices pop up in your back of the head suggesting all sorts of negativity, bro. But you're in so much more of a more power position at 6 months to a year. And this is why we at least press the 90 days, because like I told you, that 90 days is going to show you a lot about yourself. All right. You're going to hit a lot of these steps where you're going to develop a lot of discipline. All right. And that discipline is what's going to help you, keep going. It's going to push you to the 6 months. It's going to push you to the year. Okay. But you must understand, you have to make it past this part. This is the most difficult part to make it past. When you're sitting down and you're talking with your higher self, that's exactly what he's doing. You just heard him say it, bro. He said, I sat down, man, and I'm just sitting here praying and I'm talking to myself, and all I want is just to try to do good, but it's so hard. Yes, man. Yes, yes, yes. It's not hard. Okay. It's just new territory. It's uncomfortable living, bro. Okay. You've changed your circumstances completely, and all it's going to take, man, is a little bit of time. Time is everything. Just like the time that you put in learning all that stuff, now you're taking the time to not learn all the bad stuff. You're taking the time now to do all the good stuff. So all that stuff is going to take time before it manifests. But for the simple fact that you're sitting at this moment and you can identify that, lets you know the brilliance, the genius, okay, the power, bro, behind semen retention. It works that quick. Okay. And this is where you guys need to have, a community like us, people who've made it past this point, people who can give you the insight, bro. All right. And let you see, man, that this is just a point in your life, man, where it can make you or break you, bro. This is the point right now, man, where you can either decide to go back down or shoot up to the stars, bro. And I'm telling you guys, all you need to do during this time, man, is to keep going. I told you, this is what I did. I had the same battles. I had these same demons. I had the same blue balls, bro. I had the blue balls so bad that my stuff was about to come out the tip. I kid you not, bro. It wanted to be released so bad, bro. And you know what I did? I put my hands behind my back and I just sat there and I just excruciated in pain, bro. And I held that seed in, bro, that was trying to come out so bad. I know this sounds bad, bro, but it's the truth. This is what I did, man. And from that point out, bro, there was no temptation. There was nothing strong enough. There was not nothing that could spark my eyes, man, that could get that energy back to that point that I had battled. And these are the battles that you must win. These are the battles that you must overcome. These are the battles, bro, that are going to take you far in this journey, man, depending on how far you want to go. Because I told you, it's so much easier, bro, to give up. I can't help this. This is the way that discipline is learned. I can't help that this is the way, bro, that we have to experience things in order to get a lesson out of them, to be able to know what to do in the future. These are the things that are going to have to go through, and sometimes they can be excruciating. Sometimes they can be just like this, man, where they're so tough and so hard on you that it have you thinking in some kind of depressive state. But what I'm telling you is, when you get to this point in your life, this is when you know you've done something. This is when you know that you're on the tip of change. This is what you are doing when you're at this point. And I want you guys just to keep going. I want you guys to keep being strong and don't give up. And we're going to use this video, bro, as motivation. We're going to use this video, bro, as educational purposes, bro, to show you, bro, on how you need to stay strong and maintain. So let's finish this video.
Moment, like, up until about day 30, there was a lot of really interesting and amazing things that are happening. And life is still going great. Like, I'm making a lot more money now. School is going good. I'm trying really hard in school. But it's like every day, there's so much on my plate. And it's just me trying not to worry about it, right? Or trying to do things in a good way or a proper way. I mean, oftentimes I get way too wrapped up into worrying, and then, I meditate or I go and work out, and it helps, or I pray. I pray to God, and it helps because I feel like when I talk to God, a lot opens up for me in my heart. I feel like I get to talk to somebody who cares and loves me, and that does a lot for me. And it shows me that, like, I'm not alone. Like, there is something or someone out there that is showing me true love. But man, it's been so hard. I mean, since I started retention, my entire personality has just been attacked. I used to be a very lazy individual, and that was due to a lot of things. Honestly, I never used to be that way, but I developed some bad habits, which I've eradicated now. But those bad habits trained me to be a lazy individual, and I was never really able to shake it until I started retaining, and on this streak, it's been challenged the most. Challenged the most to go to the gym, do perfect work. I'm not striving anymore for just getting it done or having a good day. No, if I'm doing this, I need this to be great, like amazing, because I want it to be, I desire it to be, and I'm not going to settle for anything less. There's no logical part of my brain that says that you should. Like, it has changed, like this entire practice has changed my brain.
Are we winning, fellas, or are we winning? I just want to ask a quick question, bro. Are we winning, fellas, or are we winning? Are we winning, fellas, or are we winning? All right. Where are all the semen retention police, bro? Where you at? Where are all your haters at, bro? Where are all y'all people out there that be trying to say this is a placebo, this is that? I already know what to think about you fools that try to say this is a placebo anyway. I already know what I think about y'all. I think y'all are just foolish. Y'all are just ignorant, bro. Y'all are just low vibrational, okay? Because you have all of these people who created all this technology that you use today, bro, that actually use that practice of transmutation to be able to create what you're using right now, aka the internet, aka the iPhones. Okay, I could go over all these people who did it, but yet you're still, how are you going to say that that's a placebo, and yet you're using the technology that these people use from their transmutation, bro? How are you going to say that? This is how ignorant people are, bro. Okay. This, just because you don't understand it, just because you will never try it, doesn't mean it ain't real. This is real, bro. And the reason I like doing this, because like I said, I've done it myself. I know it. All the thousands of people that are in the community have done the same thing. They know it. This is why we make videos continuing to preach what it is that we've learned, because it's the damn truth. Okay. There's nothing cap about it. All right. And what you're hearing this young man tell you, bro, that since he started retention, everything has changed. Who done said that since day one? Who done said that since day one, bro? Who told you that as soon as you go on retention, all your addictions are probably basically going to go away if you can remain strong and keep your discipline? Who told you that, bro? It was me. It was me who told you that. Where all you fools sat back there giggling and laughing, playing with those sticky balls, bro, making jokes, bro, okay, laughing, okay, while your hairline is just steadily receding, bro, while our hair is grown thick, back strong, bro, okay, because we're healthy. We got all of our nutrients and minerals. We got, our health is right, bro. We fast. We do all the things that come with retention. So we're going to look better and better. We're going to look more youthful and more youthful while you keep laughing, bro, while you're out there paying for all the products to try to make yourself look younger, when I told you all you need to do is retain your seed, bro. Okay. This practice changes your life forever. The minute you start it, bro, even if you get your feet wet, even if you decide to only do it a couple weeks, you're still going to get some kind of benefit. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's going to be something that's going to follow you your whole life and help you your whole life. I'm not telling you that. What I'm telling you is you're going to pick up some sort of benefit. You're going to drop some sort of habit. You're going to start identifying different things that you're doing in your life, bro. Why? Because you got your little light burning in your head now. Okay. You got your lamp is lit. Okay. So now you're more aware of what's going on. And the longer you hold your seed, the longer you abstain, the stronger it gets, bro. And then you become a master of this reality. And now, bro, you really got a hold of everything in your life. This is the journey that you're on. This is the step that he's going through. He's going through the very beginning of the stages, bro. He's making it, bro. He's putting in the work, 44 days, and you already see a huge transformation just like this. This is what I'm telling you guys. This is the power and the proof behind retaining your seed. Okay. This guy is probably an amateur, a green, okay, retainer. Okay. Probably doing it his first time. And yet he's documenting it. He's telling you from his experience, which is all gold. It's gold, bro. Okay. Bro, this is science, man. You could be writing this down in a book and understand that this is stuff that you could create a program with. This man is showing you this is live documentation right in modern day times, bro, just like I'm doing. All right. And you're seeing that all of our stories go together. All of us have matching same scenarios. All of us are experiencing the same things. And I told you, once you go longer and longer and longer, all this energy does is expand. It gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And then you have this ability, man, all right, to be out here on fire. You have the glow, bro. You're out here really doing things then, all right? You're out here really putting your energy to work. And this is all I'm trying to show you guys. I'm trying to show you this is what's going to happen. Okay. Complete transformation in your life. We're talking about 44 days. This is what this man has done. And that's all he's done. And look at what's happening in his life. This is why we're making this video. This is why we're going to encourage this young man to stay up upon his journey, because there's a lot more benefits coming. Okay. But this is that dark night of the soul, bro. This is reversing that pendulum. Okay. This is changing the momentum. This is reprogramming a very sophisticated mind. Okay. We're talking about reprogramming, bro, a supercomputer. These things are going to take time, but you can see the benefits of the practice of what he's doing, because one step at a time, this is the order that you're going to have to do in order to completely change your life. Okay. This is the order that you're going to go through. And this is why I want you guys to see with your own two eyes. You guys got to fight at this time. This is the time that you have to fight. This is why I told you having your own space, being in solitude comes in handy so much, bro. Because could you imagine if you had a roommate during this time? Could you imagine if you live with a girl during this time? Could you imagine what's going to happen to you? You're going to get pulled. Your energy is going to get pulled during this time. Okay. You're going to get pulled right back down into the nothing with everybody else. Your homeboy's going to come in, suggest that you guys go out. You guys are going to go get a drink. You guys are going to go smoke some L's. The next thing you know, you're going to come home, bro. You get that Instagram notice. Now you're on Instagram. And then from Instagram, you're up at 1 o'clock in the morning, knowing you should be going to bed as a retainer, bro. And now you done got yourself into trouble. And this is how it starts. But you're seeing, man, that if you can just get a hold of yourself, okay, and you can come to this point where you're rationalizing in your head like this, and you're putting it together, and you're seeing the bigger picture, and you're having these talks, bro, you done made it. You done made it, bro. There's nothing no one's going to be able to do to you at that point right there. Once you figure that point out, you're going to go just like this. You're going to skyrocket to the moon, bro. Okay. And this is the point that I was at. This is the point that I remember so vividly, because I felt the same way, bro. I said it. I told you guys, I've said it in several streams. There was a time there, dude, I was laying on my bed for months, bro. For a good 6 months, I was sitting there laying on my bed, looking up at the ceiling, 11, 12 o'clock at night, man, asking the Most High, like, Most High, I'm a excellent looking man. I am a smart man. I have everything together. Why am I alone? Why am I going through this? Why can I find someone to date and love me? Why do I don't have a girlfriend? Why I don't have any friends? Because there's a bigger picture for you. there's a bigger gift awaiting for you because you're one of the few who choose to go this route. I told you this is a narrow path that gets rewarded by the universe the most. You're doing something so rare, bro. Okay. And you don't understand what you're creating, bro. You're gonna get everything you want and more. Trust me. You're going to get everything you want and more, bro. And this is the crazy part about it because, like I said, man, you're going to get so much that you're going to be overwhelmed. You're going to have so many gifts that you're going to be overwhelmed, bro. Okay. You're going to sometimes, think about what it's going to be like to go back. Okay. Because this is how I feel. I've gotten so many gifts. I've gotten so much talent. I've gotten so much attention. I've got so many different things. So, bro, so much attraction. I cannot tell you guys, I cannot front to you guys on what's been happening to me. Okay. To the point where it's like, sometimes I don't even wish that I was doing what I was doing. But guess what? It's the only other option to do. You can only choose to be good or you can only choose to be bad. And you got to understand that the bad is pulling on us at all times. That is the easiest thing to do. Okay. This is why we got to choose the good. Okay. And this is why we get blessed the most. This is why we get the most gifts, bro. This is why we glow the most. Okay. Because we are choosing the narrow path, but it does take a lot of discipline. It does take a lot of time. And I want you guys to understand that this right here of what we're seeing, this is absolute gold. Why? Because this is where most of y'all are at right now. This is where most of y'all need to be looking at this video and studying and understand on how you can look at this guy's situation, man, and make your journey a heck of a lot better. Okay. So we're going to finish this video and we're going to come right back.
But it's rough, man, because I don't want to be that way. I mean, I do want to be that way, don't get me wrong, but it's not easy to be that way. It sucks. It takes up a lot of mental energy and time. And on top of that, you don't get to do as much as you want to do when you're focusing that way. I mean, your days are occupied. Your time is taken up by that sort of mentality and by the work that you're doing. I think at day 40, maybe 41, I hit a flat line. And for the past 3 or 4 days, it's just been hell. Mentally. Everything feels like it's going to fall apart. I've even had some instances of bad luck that I just didn't think were going to happen, which could turn out, I guess, to be good. But it's just like I keep praying in those moments, and I'm like, Lord, please take this away. Please help me. And on this journey, you feel so close and deeply connected to your spiritual life.
I want to say something real quick. You heard him say how he got on his hands and knees and he's praying, saying, Lord, help me. Okay. Listen, I am telling you what's going on, people. Okay. This isn't my first journey, bro. Okay. We're talking about a 7-year experience retainer here, almost 6 years straight through. Okay. I took a year off, almost 6 years of straight retention. I took 1 year off. Okay. So when I'm telling you what is happening here, bro, is what's happening is the Most High is helping him and he doesn't understand that. Okay. He keeps praying and he keeps asking the Most High for help, right? He's sitting here telling you, man, I got on my hands and knees and I prayed, bro, for the Most High to help me. And it doesn't seem like anything's helping, but he doesn't understand that he's gotten all the help that he's needed. This guy has literally just got out of a body of water, bro. All right. That he's been, stranded in for probably, the last 5-6 years of his life. Okay, he's been swimming, haven't found no surface, bro. And now he done just now found the surface, and now he's contemplating on getting on back in that water, bro, because he's unsure about the surface that he done found. This is basically the logic that he's fighting with right now. Okay. And what I'm here to tell you guys is that when you're at this moment and you're having that conversation with yourself, when you're saying this, you've already won. You've already won, people. I was here many of times. You already won. Okay. Now, all you have to do is fight these demons. You're slaying these demons. Do you not understand? They're hanging on for dear life, bro. They're in your head. They're coming with all sorts of temptations, all sorts of different things they're trying to, shoot in your mind and get you to think about. All sorts of low vibrational shit is going to come into your mind during this time, bro. Okay. And you guys got to understand that you are slaying the demons at this point. You already have won. Okay. Because you have already walked away from what was holding you back. Okay. And now they're trying to pull you back down. Okay. I want you to understand that the Most High always has your back, but he has your back even stronger at this point. Now that you don't put your life into his hands. Okay. And then put your faith into his hands. This is what happens, man. Okay. So you guys got to understand, this is the point where you just don't give up. Okay. There's no other words. There's no other science. Okay. There's nothing special that anybody that you go pay $1 million for, a consultation that's going to tell you. I'm telling you all you need to know. Okay. This is what you're doing. You're fighting. You're battling right now. It's an unseen spirit. It's an unseen energy, bro. That's why you can't see it, but you're fighting it. What you're doing is you're slaying them. They've lost grip. They've lost control over your life. And now all they're doing is just sitting back, watching you try to figure out that all this is a mental game. And the minute that you get yourself together, the minute that you actually figure that self out, bro, here comes the sunshine. No more dark nights, bro. Okay. This is what this young man is going through. This is why I love this video so much, because I remember exactly when I was in this situation, man. All right. And it made a man out of me because I chose, bro, to keep going strong. I did not give up. I did not fall to the temptations. I did not let the low vibrational and low frequency energy bring me down. I kept hold and faith of what I really wanted in this life. Okay. And I really told you what I wanted. I really want what I want. And I made an oath. I made a promise to myself that I would never break it, bro. And that is what got me through. That is what has given me the ability and the energy that I need to be who I am today. Okay. And I'm telling you, all this is going to do is make your life wonderful. Okay. You're going to be the best, happiest person. Bro, I told you, man, you're not going to have any problems in life anymore. Okay. Because I told you, you've already won the mental battle. You've already slayed the demons. There's not going to be nothing low vibrational, low frequency. All right. That's going to be able to come into your life, bro, and make you do things that you don't want to do. You're in control of your life at this point. Okay. And this is why we're doing receiver retention. And this is why it's so important. So do me a favor, guys. When you get to this point, okay, there's no special magic. There's no special pill, bro. There's no special person that you can go pay a whole lot of money in the world. There's no special celebrity that's going to tell you nothing different. There's no special shaman. There's no special monk. There's no special nobody, bro, that's going to tell you nothing different than what I'm telling you. You have to understand on where you're at this point. All right. And what you can, what you can look forward to in your future, or you can look forward to losing if you decide to go back down that ladder in the opposite direction. This is where you're at, guys. So just remain strong.
And yet, even in that deep connection, even feeling it right there inside my heart, inside my brain, I cry out and nothing happens. And it doesn't make me feel alone, but it makes me feel so kind of bitchy. And if that's not the right word, then just like I'm complaining. And I hate it. In fact,
Again, just to tap on what he's going through here. Okay. I just told you guys this. Bro, we've been on our man period. We've talked about it. Okay. Maybe we need to find another definition for that word. But hey, I'm just saying what it is. Okay. You're no longer on your man period, bro. You're not used to living a life like this. You don't know what it's like, bro, to not be irritable. You don't know what it's like to have peace. You don't know what it's like to hear your mind. Listen, man, the simple fact that he has the clarity that he has, to hear the Most High. Again, the Most High, you guys see, man, I swear the things that I say just go over most of you guys' head. I know, because I just know the people who watch me. I can feel the energy. I just know these things go right over your head. When you're able to have a talk with the Most High like that, and you just heard him say that he heard, clear words speak to him. All right, he got the instructions really clear. That means you have a genuine, open connection again with the Most High. Okay, because what is he doing? He's on 44 days of celibacy and semen retention, purity. 44 days, bro. Okay, it might not be a whole lot, but that's a lot in order, to be able to keep that connection open with the Most High. This is how your prayers get answered. I told you guys, this is how all that stuff gets handled, man. You guys think this is a joke. You think this is a joke. Try me if you think I'm joking. Try going on a celibacy journey. Try going on seed retention, and try praying and manifesting things, and watch how much quicker you get a response. Watch how much quicker things come to you. Okay, because this is what it is. Okay, he doesn't understand that. The simple fact that you're having that conversation lets you know on how far you've ascended. You're talking to the Most High, bro. You're talking to yourself. See, y'all don't get it, bro. Y'all really think that there's these deities are going to come down from the skies that are going to tell you everything. And believe me, I believe in something like that, but it's not going to happen for every single person, bro. Everybody's not going to experience that. Your higher self is within you. The temple of God is within you. And when you have the what word am I looking for? When you have the clarity to have that conversation, and you can hear what it is you're saying, you're having that dialect with yourself, bro. You're talking to the Most High, because there's nothing there that's coming in between that's suggesting lower vibrational, lower frequency things. You're able to hear your own thoughts, and you're able to actually know exactly what it is that you're saying. This is how you know, bro, that vice grip is off you. This is how you know that those demons are not longer tormenting your life, because you're able to have this clear conversation. Okay, and you're able to pray clearly. This is how these things manifest. Okay, and I want you guys to understand, like I said, when you get to this point in your journey, bro, you have won. Okay, and don't think just because you're crying out that you're not being heard. You are being heard, trust me. Okay, but you guys got to understand, man. You got to man up. All right, and you've got to toughen up during this time. Okay, because if you don't, man, you're gonna let that depression, bro, take you off a journey, man, that you've already made so much progress on. Okay, I want you to understand that, man. Any and all progress is good progress in this journey. Okay, and we know that this is just a journey that you just got to do a few times, get a few times up under your belt before you gain some success. So that's all I'm trying to get you guys to see. We're going to finish this video real quick, and then we're going to come back.
In fact, a lot of what I've been going through recently is like, I feel like my personality, like who I am, is being attacked for a good reason, but like I am being challenged more than I ever have on so many things. Maybe not on so many things, but on a lot different scale than I've ever experienced in my life. It's not that I haven't faced like a huge level of challenge far greater than this before. I mean, there's been harder things than this, but I've never had, like, with this practice, it's made me feel like I'm a loser. It's made me feel like I've cultivated a life of being a loser, and I've been a loser this entire time. And now I'm being challenged to not be a loser, and it hurts so bad because I am still a loser. In every way, shape, and form. Like, genuinely, I am. I'm not gonna lie about any sort of stuff like that. I'm a loser, bro. Like, even though a lot of stuff goes my way, day 44 on retention, I mean, it's a good feat. But the fact that I couldn't even get past a few days for such a long time, it's honestly disgusting to think about. And that's not to degrade anyone out there who may be going through the same thing. But for myself, I'm so hard on myself that it's just painful.
All right. So I'm going to stop that video right there and I'm going to finish reacting to it. Number one, I want to say, let me see. Is it Tension? Is that his screen name? Tensioned? Bro, I want to say, first of all, man, that you're not a loser. Okay. Please don't say that ever again. Don't ever attach anything negative to your vibration with the word I am. Okay. Because I am is like your number one manifestation tool. Okay. That is how you bring things to you. So when you say I am and then you attach that word onto it, you bring that. The universe is going to orchestrate that for you. It's going to make you feel that. Okay. You don't got to be like that forever. You could change that instantly. You can change that in your thoughts instantly. Okay. I want you to understand that, bro. But don't ever attach anything with the word I am. Okay. It's something low vibrational to you. Okay. It's always positive when you use the word I am. Okay. You are not a loser. Okay. I want you to understand that you are a winner. Okay. Society wants to make you think that you're a loser. Let me tell you why. Because they want you to believe the mass. They want you to believe that you're supposed to be out here in a relationship, releasing your seed every day, in a family, having, offsprings, okay, putting yourself into financial debt, putting yourself into, all sorts of emotional trauma that you got to go through in the modern day, because we all know that that's not a perfect scene, but this is what they push to us, okay, to no avail. All right. And when you get caught up in that situation, man, you start to feel the weight of that situation. Okay. I told you, as a man, if you're in that situation, man, okay, you lose a lot. Okay. You're not going to be able to reach your highest version being in that situation. It's nothing against being in a relationship or in a marriage. I commend all you guys that want to do that with your life. More power to you. We're just letting you know that it's just impossible for you to be your best version. You're never going to glow. You're never going to have your creativity to the highest level it could be. Okay. You're never going to have the aspirations. You're never going to have, okay, the energy that you're meant to have. Okay. This is science, bro. This is logic 101. There's nothing what your ego can argue with. This isn't an ego argument. You're not going to be up here and say, I have all those things. No, you're not. You're always going to be behind the retainer because you are the one who is releasing his energy. Okay. So, and knowing that, you must understand that anybody who is a retainer is not a loser. Okay. You are a winner. Okay. Everybody else in life is the loser. This is the way this matrix works. They make it seem like being a loser is a good thing, and they make it seem like being a winner is a bad thing. This is what they do. Okay. They do that. They switch everything around. They make the unintelligent seem like it's the way to be, and they make the smart people seem like they're dumb and they're losers. It's not the truth. Okay. You're the one who's living life right. You're the one who is going to be in the position, okay, being able to create and having the life that they want, not being in depression, not being dependent. Okay. Living a life with zero attachments, zero addictions. Okay. You are going the right way. Okay. And just do me that favor, brother. Keep going strong, man. Don't ever talk to yourself like that, man. Understand that you are a winner, bro. You have everything going for you. You must understand, bro, that this is just the beginning of this journey, bro. You've taken 144 paces. Okay. There's guys that have taken well over 3,000 paces. Okay. You got to understand that the longer you go, the more you're going to gain, the stronger you're going to get. This is the way it works. Okay. And this journey is all about time and discipline. Okay. You're not supposed to be out there trying to expect something. You're just on this walk. You don't really know where you're going. You just know you're going. And it's an endless road, bro. You're going to learn so much. Okay. You're going to find out who you are on this walk. And this is exactly what you're doing. You're finding out who you are. And I guarantee you, if you keep going and you end up making it to the 6 months and you get lucky and you make it to a year, or you come back and, the next time and make it to a year, bro, you're going to look back on that video. You're going to look back on the things that you previously produced, and you're going to see the growth. Okay. And you're going to be inspired by that, because you're going to see and understand that that was a learning lesson, and you're going to understand the battle that you won. okay, which end up making you a winner and not a loser. So that's all I'm trying to tell you guys. All right. I'm trying to show you guys out here on what people go through. Okay. How this retention, bro, has the ability to completely change your life. And it does. And it's done it for me. And I want you guys to keep going. I want you guys to keep remaining strong and understand, man, that your breakthrough is only days or maybe months away, man. All right. And understand that you got other people out here like myself who are going through the same thing, man. And I'm telling you, there's a brighter future over here. Okay. There's a brighter life on God mode, bro. I'm on God mode, bro. I'm not going back down there ever again. Look, bro, I ran from that. Do you look at that? You want to be like that, bro? I ran from that. This is why I did what I did. This is why I just never gave up, because I told myself I'm never going to be like that again. Never. Never. Okay. And I mean never will be like that ever again. Okay. I'm going to always be like this. All right. And this is what I'm trying to show you guys. So you guys keep remaining strong in your journey. Keep practicing retention, bro. Keep keeping your discipline the way it's supposed to be. And I'm telling you, man, eventually you're going to break through and you're going to have the life that you always imagined. I'm going to read a couple of these comments and I'm going to get up out of here. My man Nathan in the building. Appreciate you for being up in here, Nathan. Good to see you, my brother. Mine says, what's happening with you, bro? He said, what up, Retain Brothers? We doing good, man. We up here glowing, bro. We up here telling that truth. We up here putting in that work, bro. We up here living the life that we really want to live, bro. Okay. We up here shining, bro. We up here being the trendsetter, bro. We have our great life as a retainer, man. And this is why it's so contagious if you get around the right people, man. Okay. You guys have found the right place to be, man. All right. We're in the best classroom on the damn internet, bro. Okay, where we get to see people going through their struggles live. Okay, we get to see people going through their journeys. We have documentation. We keep track of our dates, bro. We are doing the science, bro. We have it down to a science, bro. This is how we're going to be able to get results. Okay, this is why we're doing what we're doing. You guys, we're a part of something huge, and I hope you guys are not out there wasting this information. Okay, I hope you are doing some sort of documentation. All right, some sort of, doing this work in your own life. Okay, because like I said, man, this is the best self-improvement that you're going to get on the net. You're not going to find anything better than this. Angel, what's happening with you, bro? Appreciate you for being up in here, brother. Vel plays in the building, my man. Good to see you up in here today, Vel. My man Swayze in the building. Good to see you, Chief. Man, good to see you, bro. Looking good, Swayze, my man. Lego King in the building. What's happening with you, G, man? Appreciate you for coming in here and showing your man some love, brother. Pierce the Third in the building. I see you, boss. I see you, man. I hope you guys are doing great, man. I hope you guys are continuing to retain your seed, bro, because you're seeing it, man. Okay, it's undeniable, bro. It's undeniable how good we look up here, bro. Okay, it's undeniable, bro. I be telling them all the time. I'll be like, bro, do you even lift, bro? Do you even lift, bro? This is how we feel as a retainer, bro. Okay, I'm lifting every day, bro. I'm lifting spiritual weight every day, retaining my seed, bro. I'm slaying these demons, bro. I told you, bro. I'm out here doing it for real, man. And when you do this life for real, man, it has a way of just blessing you in the 3D, bro. And this is how I've been living my life, man. Life has been great for me, man. My mind is great, bro. I'm in good spirits, man. And I know that I have a bright future ahead of me. And this is all I've been wanting to show you guys. I wanted to show you guys, man, that you are a winner on semen retention. Don't ever use negative words, okay, with the I am attached to it, okay, directing towards your frequency. All right, keep your vibrations high, man. All right, keep your mind positive, bro. All right, and live a life, man, that you always dreamed of, man. I'm telling you guys, man, don't let this world keep you down. So I appreciate everybody that came up in here. Your boy is about to dip. You guys have a good rest of the weekend. I thank everybody that showed me some love, and I will talk to all you fellas on the next one. Peace, my guys. Activate the Shave Line King.
You are now listening to B-Town Beats. You are now listening to B-Town Beats.
You are now listening to TSLK.
You are now listening to B-Town Beats. You are now listening to B-Town Beats.
The Shaved Lion King is one hell of a retainer, for real, for real.
You betcha I listened to the Shaved Lion King.